Stop scrolling. This one is for you. If you have ever handed your 3-year-old a screen and immediately felt that voice in the back of your head saying, I should be doing more, I want you to know something first. You are already a good parent. And today, I am handing you 10 activities you can do with your child right now, with things already in your home. Zero prep, zero Pinterest required. And these are not cute crafts that take 2 hours to set up for 3 minutes of play. Every single one builds a real measurable skill: letters, numbers, fine motor strength, emotional regulation. And every single one is rooted in God's Word, because you can be intentional with your child today, and it does not have to be complicated. Stay to the very end because Activity 10 changed everything about our 4 o'clock hour, the hardest part of the day. I am going to show you exactly how to get through it. Let's go. Before we start, if you have been searching for faith-filled activity ideas and you finally feel like you found your people, hit subscribe. This channel is for Christian parents who want simple, intentional activities that actually work every single week. No fluff, no $50 supply lists, just what works. Hit subscribe now so you never miss one. Okay, Activity 1. Activity 1. Rainbow Alphabet Sensory Bin. Dish soap, water, food coloring, alphabet letters from the dollar store. That is the entire supply list. Mix it into colored foam, hide the letters inside, and let your child go treasure hunting. Under $5, sets up in 2 minutes, keeps them busy for 20. Here is the part that gets me every time. When they pull out a letter, you say what God says about them that starts with that letter. B, you are brave. C, you are chosen. L, you are loved. You are not just teaching the alphabet. You are speaking who God says they are directly into their heart, while they think they're just playing in foam. That is intentional parenting. That is discipleship. That moment where you name who God says they are while they play, that is the whole foundation of a book I created called My God-Given Superpowers. Here is the problem it solves. You cannot always think of what to say on the spot. Some mornings your brain is empty. You just got through the night and you have nothing left. This book hands you the words. Every single morning for 30 days, your child wakes up and discovers a different superpower God gave them. Chosen, brave, loved, protected, creative, joyful, with a memory verse, a faith declaration they say out loud, and a coloring page. You do not have to come up with anything. It is already written. It is already intentional. You just open it and start. The link is in the description below. Okay, Activity 2. Activity 2. Swat the ABC balloons. Blow up balloons. You probably have some in a drawer right now. Write one letter on each with a marker. Call a letter out. Watch your child explode with energy, finding it and swatting it down. This is letter recognition through whole body movement, which is exactly how 3-year-olds are actually wired to learn. Not sitting still, moving. When they swat that G, tell them, G is for the God who made you powerful. 2 Timothy 1:7 says God gave us a spirit of power, love, and self-control. Your wild, energetic, bouncing off the walls child is not a problem to manage. That is the spirit of power God put in them. Channel it, do not crush it. Activity 3. Muffin tin counting. Go get your muffin tin out of the cabinet right now. Write a number in each cup with a marker. Grab pom-poms, buttons, dry cereal, anything small. Your child places the matching number of pieces in each cup. One-to-one counting is one of the most important math foundations before kindergarten. You are building it with a kitchen pan and craft supplies. No curriculum required. Count out loud together every single time. And when they put 4 in the cup that says 3, do not fix it immediately. Let them notice. Let them figure it out. Jesus said, unless we become like little children, we will never enter the kingdom of heaven. There is something sacred about the way they discover. Your job is not to get the answer right. Your job is to stay at the table with them. Activity 4. Salad Spinner Art. Pull out your salad spinner. Drop 3 paint blobs onto a paper circle inside. Snap the lid shut and spin. This is the one activity where mess is impossible because it is contained inside the lid. Non-crafty parents, this one is yours. Ready? Spin. Look at that. The very first thing God reveals about himself in all of Scripture is that he is a creator. In the beginning, God created. And you are made in that image, which means your child, that messy, spinning, paint-covered child, is creative by design, not by accident, by design. Every swirl they make is a small reflection of the God who made them. We are halfway through, and I want you to hear something before we keep going. What you are doing right now, watching this video, looking for ideas, wanting something better for your child, that is good parenting. Okay, activity 5. This one costs $2. 2 cups of cornstarch, 1 cup of water. Mix it. Squeeze it, it goes solid. Let go, it melts like liquid. It is called Oobleck. Watch your child's face when they catch it for the first time. That face is worth every second. When your child holds this in their hand and cannot figure out why it does what it does, sit with them in that. Do not rush to explain. Proverbs 3:5 says, "Trust in the Lord, and do not lean on your own understanding." Even we do not have all the answers. That is not a failure. That is faith. And you can teach it with cornstarch. Quick pause. Right now, there is another mama sitting on her couch, exhausted, out of ideas, searching for exactly what you just watched. If you tap like, YouTube shows her this video. That is it. One tap. You might be the answer to a prayer she prayed this morning. We still have 5 activities left, and honestly, 6 through 10 are the ones parents message me about the most. The cross reveal, the 45 minutes of independent play, and activity 10. That changed our entire 4 o'clock hour. Do not leave. And at the end, I am going to show you something that lets you do what we did in activity 1 every single morning without having to think about it. One of the days is called Brave. Your child wakes up, you tell them God made them brave, they say it out loud, they color a picture of it. They carry that word all day. 30 days of that. Stay with me. Activity 6. Tape resist watercolor. Lay painter's tape in any shape you want on watercolor paper. I always make a cross. Then hand your child the paints and let them cover the whole page. They cannot mess this up. The tape protects whatever is underneath. Permission to let them go wild with the colors. And now, slowly peel the tape. Isaiah 64:8 says, "We are the clay, and God is the potter." Something was hidden underneath all along. Something clean and beautiful the whole time, even when you could not see it through all the color and chaos. That is your child. That is you. Even on the hard days when nothing looks right, God is still shaping something beautiful underneath. Activity 7. Magnetic number fishing. Cut fish shapes from cardstock. Write a number on each. Clip a paper clip to the mouth. Tie a small magnet to a stick with string. That is your fishing rod. This one gives you 20 to 30 minutes of focused, independent number practice while your child thinks they are fishing. Set it up in 5 minutes. Walk away. Let them fish. When they hold up that fish, tell them, "Jesus said, 'Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men.'" Matthew 4:19. Your 3-year-old already has a purpose, already has a calling. You are not raising a child. You are raising someone God chose before the foundation of the world. That is worth saying out loud over a cardboard fish. Activity 8. Frozen Dinosaur Excavation. Tonight, before you go to bed, put small toy dinosaurs in a container, cover them with water, and freeze it. Tomorrow morning, set the ice block on a tray with a squeeze bottle of warm water, some salt, and a spoon. Their job is to rescue the dinosaurs. I need you to hear this. I am not exaggerating when I say this is the single activity that has given me the most uninterrupted time in my entire parenting life. 45 minutes, sometimes more. Set it up tonight. When that dinosaur finally comes free, let your child feel that win fully. Do not rush to the next one. That moment of triumph after working hard at something difficult, that is persistence. That is the spirit God put in them. Job 38 says God laid the foundations of the earth, set the boundaries of the sea, made the stars by name. That same God made the child in front of you. Let them be amazed by their own strength. Activity 9, Scissor Skills Haircut. Draw a simple face on paper. Add long strips hanging down his hair. Hand your child safety scissors and let them be the hairdresser. The cutting motion builds the exact pincer grip and hand strength they will need for writing in kindergarten. It is also, without question, the funniest thing you will watch your child do this week. The haircut will be terrible. That is the whole point. When they hold up that paper face with the most unhinged haircut you have ever seen, take a picture, frame it. Ecclesiastes 3 says there is a time for every matter under heaven, a time for learning, a time for laughing, a time for letting them do it wrong and learning from it. You do not have to rush your child to the next milestone. They are exactly where they are supposed to be, and so are you. We saved the best for last, and I saved it for last because I need you in the right headspace to receive it. If you have ever been at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, dinner not started, child melting down, toddler hanging off your leg, completely tapped out, this one is for you. This is the Calm Down bottle. A clear bottle, warm water, glitter glue, fine glitter. Shake it. Hand it to your child. Say, watch the glitter. And wait. Psalm 46:10. Be still and know that I am God. I put a tiny gold cross at the bottom of our bottle. So as the glitter slowly settles, the cross comes into view. That is the whole lesson. In the chaos, in the storm, in the meltdown and the overwhelm, be still. God is still there. Make this today. Put it in a safe spot. And on the days when you feel like you are failing, pick it up yourself. I promise you will use it as much as your kids do. You are not just teaching your child to be still. You are learning it together. 10 activities. Letters, numbers, fine motor, science, art, emotional regulation, covered. Every single one using things already in your home. Every single one costing almost nothing. And every single one rooted in something that is true about your child and true about their God. When you get on the floor with your child this week, in the middle of the mess and the noise and the I do not know what I am doing, I want you to know this. That is enough. You showing up is enough. Every letter you find together, every pom-pom you count, every paper hair you let them butcher, you are not just teaching them ABCs. You are showing them that they are worth your time, that they are seen, that they are loved, and that the God who created everything looked at them and called them wonderfully made. That is what you are doing on your kitchen floor. Do not let anyone tell you it is not enough. One last thing. Imagine tomorrow morning. No searching, no scrolling, no wondering what to do. You open one book. Today, your child is learning they are chosen. You read the verse together. They say the declaration out loud. They color the page. It takes 10 minutes, and they carry that word, chosen, into the rest of their day. That is my God-given superpowers. 30 days, 30 superpowers God already placed inside your child. Chosen, brave, loved, creative, protected, joyful, persistent, world changer. Each day has a memory verse, a faith declaration they speak out loud, and a coloring page, all on one simple page. It was made for parents who want every single morning to mean something. who want their child to know who they are before the world tries to tell them who they are not. It is on Amazon right now. The link is in the description below. Grab it today. Start tomorrow morning. You are going to love doing this together. Before you close this video, think of one mama. Maybe she texted you this week about being overwhelmed. Maybe you saw her post on Facebook at midnight looking for help. Maybe it is your sister, your friend from church, someone in your mom's group. Send her this video right now. Not later, now. She might be searching for exactly this today and not finding it. You sharing takes 3 seconds. For her, it might change her whole week. Press share. Be that friend. If nobody has told you today, you are doing a good job. And if you want more of this every single week, subscribe. This community is for parents who want their home to feel intentional, their child to know who God made them to be, and their afternoons to feel a little less like survival mode. New activities every week. Hit subscribe and you will never have to wonder what to do tomorrow. And leave me a comment before you go. Tell me, what is one word you want your child to carry into kindergarten? Brave? Loved? Chosen? Joyful? Just one word. I read every single comment and I would love to pray over that word for your child. I will see you next week. God bless you, friend.